Oh, Avengers Doomsday. Apparently, it's rumoured to erase absolutely everything after Avengers Endgame. Multiverse slop. I think this movie is doomed. I don't think this is going to make anyone particularly happy. Yeah. I don't think anyone cares. So this is obviously just a rumour, but we'll take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe if you're new here and turn those bell notifications on. I also have, if you didn't know, I've got a Patreon. I don't really promote it enough, but it's linked down below in the description box. If you enjoy what I do here, then consider checking it out for as little as $2 a month. It's a great way to support the channel. Anyway, that being said, let's take a look at this. So this is an article from cosmicbook.news. I'll leave it linked down below. We're going to look at this as well as another one. But the headline grabbed my attention. And it's just, Avengers Doomsday, rumour to erase everything after Endgame. And the thing is, I can believe it. Because it's not exactly like they've had a great run of it, is it? Like, let's be honest. They've not been doing gangbusters. They've had major problems. Huge problems. And them using the multiversal trope. It's kind of the catch-all, isn't it, right? It's the MacGuffin of all MacGuffins. We can do anything. We can do absolutely anything with the multiverse. We can resurrect people. We can change timelines. We can correct, right the wrongs of our missteps, creative misgivings here and there, and just change everything. It's a writer's really lazy plot device. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. It's a really lazy plot device, and it removes any weight of anything that's happened in the MCU. Literally anything that happened, it doesn't matter now because they can just go and change it. So it removes all of the emotional weight. It removes all risk. I mean, this movie. So that's the other thing, right? Is this movie itself, Avengers Doomsday? There's no risk to any character. It doesn't matter. Any character that dies could come back. Any character that has died could come back. Anything that they didn't like, they can remove. It's just lame, man. It's just lame. So, big rumour hits the net suggesting that Marvel may be preparing to rewrite its own history with Avengers Doomsday and erase everything post-Endgame. Now, that's obviously been a massive failure for Kevin Feige. Huge failure. And you'd think Disney would right the wrongs by getting rid of him, but nah, never mind. He's too entrenched in the whole thing. You can't really get rid of him, can you? Even though they'd be better off if they did. They should have, realistically, they should have a mechanism in place to keep him in check a bit more. Have someone else under him. They did have that with Ike Perlmutter. He kept Kevin Feige somewhat in check. So anyway, as it says, if true, that would include all the MCU shows on Disney Plus, such as She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Secret Invasion and Ms. Marvel, which are confirmed to be big busts, as a majority of Marvel fans haven't been interested. So, of course, that would also include erasing Feige's 2025 Marvel flops or Marvel slops. Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Captain America Brave New World. To add to that would be flicks like The Marvels, MCU's lowest grossing movie of all time, starring Brie Larson and Iman Vellani. Quantumania was another big bust. I can't imagine they're going to erase Fantastic Four, though. I don't know. I mean, that has been a failure. But can you believe? I don't know if I can believe them doing that. So Feige's post-Endgame approach has been all about sending the message instead of telling a quality story. And obviously it hasn't worked out. And that is true. So what's the rumour? So this is basically what started it here. What really has fans talking, though, is a reported set leak. Scooper Unbox PhD revealed that Marvel has rebuilt Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter's house, the one from Endgame's finale, on the Doomsday set in Windsor Great Park. While no photos have surfaced, the replica looks to be a near match for the original. So that detail hints at something massive. Steve and Peggy's quiet life together may be more than just a happy ending. And so as it says, you know, why their return matters. So if Steve's alternate timeline is revisited, it suggests his decision to stay in the past may have destabilised the multiverse. His choice to rewrite history could place him squarely in Doctor Doom's crosshairs, making him a key player in Doomsday. Seeing Steve and Peggy again would also hit fans emotionally. Chris Evans' farewell felt final in 2019, but multiverse storytelling, I've said that that's just crap, but never mind. An Endgame reimagined. Disney's decision to revisit Endgame is more than nostalgia. It's a chance to reshape the future of the MCU by questioning one of its most iconic endings. They need their big players back. Now, this has spawned lots of rumours, and whether this rumour from scoopers or sources, whatever, is true or not, it spawned this, basically. Well, yeah, so this was the initial scoop, right, here from Unbox PhD, about the house being rebuilt. And then Doomcock, which I know has a bad rap, but I think it stems from that initial rumour, basically. Doomcock's basically just come out and said, yeah, Doomsday is the movie that will pick up after Endgame, making all movies and shows after Endgame non-canon. It will pick on the real Captain America and his desire to live a life with Peggy, writing a completely new future. We're still working to get more details about this, so more is coming. I mean, that's all from this. So Doomcock didn't. He just got it from this, basically, by the looks of things. But as it says, you know, if true, this would effectively erase the past several years of Marvel films and Disney Plus shows, resetting the timeline to the point where Steve Rogers stayed in the past with Peggy. I mean, it makes sense. So the rumour also lines up with another circulating on X from My Time to Shine Hello. And they said that Captain America's decision to go back in time with Peggy is the spark that drives Avengers Doomsday. Quote, if I understand correctly, Steve going back in time to be with Peggy created the incursions that killed Doctor Doom's family. Now Doom is hunting Steve to kill him for what he did, manipulating everyone in his path to achieve it. I mean, it sounds lame to me, but some people care. And then you got Simu Lee, apparently looking like he's probably killed off. Look, proper miserable. Why would you share this on your stories? It's a weird thing to share, isn't it? So he just sounds miserable, looks miserable, is pretty miserable just generally. And that's it. That's the rumour. That's where it all... That's it. That's the rumour. I mean, if they undo everything... Oh, God. How lame, man. How lame. It also implies that Doomsday is like a one-and-done villain again. Which, of course, he is, because you can't keep paying Robert Downey Jr. that kind of money. So, there you go. Leave your thoughts down below. Would love to hear it. But take care. Bye-bye now.